Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Turn up this volume. When I started, I don't know, I'm a little anal. I think that if I don't turn off the volume on my phone, then you guys can't hear me. It's probably not related at all. But when I started the live, I couldn't hear the ticking. And now I can hear everything. How are you guys doing? It was easier to get up this morning. Wow. I think they say the more that you do something, the easier it gets. I always find that getting up at this time is never easy. You always want to stay in your bed. But I can say that this morning was a little bit easier than yesterday because I actually went to bed last night. That makes a difference, right? I went to bed at about 11:30 last night. So I had a decent amount of rest so that I can get up this morning and not have to roll over on my 4:30 a.m. alarm. My 4:30 a.m. alarm went off this morning. So at the 4:45 alarm, I was ready to jump out of the bed. So yeah, so today was good. This morning was good. I don't feel as tired and as tight as I did this morning. Okay, so good morning, Vanessa. I know it does get easier. It does over time, because you get into that habit, right? So we'll see at the end of 300 days. Let's see if I just kind of roll out of bed with no problem. So I'm glad you're there because this morning what I was thinking about was the importance of surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded, like positive, like-minded people. And that's how it helps you to accomplish your goals, right? Or help you to stay on track, help you to stay positive on your journey, right? I found in my life what I would do is I'd pull people close to me, and even those people that necessarily weren't positive, so they maybe not necessarily speaking a lot of negativity in my life, but even in their own life, that they were negative, or they'd bring negative energy. I'm gonna say negative energy around me, or they were always kind of like downers. We'll say that, always kind of downers. I always try to keep them close, and sometimes it's not always good to keep all those people close, and it's also good to balance it out with people who are positive, people who are going to encourage you in your journey, right? And if you don't have those people around you, realizing that they don't have to necessarily be in your life. They could be authors, they could be people on YouTube, they can be just people that you can attach yourself to, that can give you positive messages and build up your spirit, right? So for instance, when I was doing hair the other day, this lady was in my chair and she was talking about her dreams and her visions and where she wants to go and what she wants to do. And she was saying that, when you tell certain people your vision, sometimes they are negative about it, or they're not as positive about it. And that kind of discourages you from moving ahead. Right? So we're saying, yeah, it's important to get people around you that are vision seekers, or people who are go-getters, or people who want to live life to the fullest, right? Yes, we want to help other people and we want to be there for those other people, but sometimes it brings you down and it hinders you from reaching your potential, right? So for instance, Vanessa, you are so positive this morning, and you're saying that you're right here with me, and that encourages me. That makes me more excited about wanting to do this, as opposed to someone who might say, "Dawn, come on, it's 4:30 in the morning. What are you doing? Why are you so happy at 4:30 in the morning? Why don't you just grow back and go back to your bed?" And I'm like, oh, that kind of hurt my spirit, right? But you built me up and made me feel better about what I'm doing. So thank you for that encouragement, and that's what we need. We need to surround ourselves with more people like Vanessa, who encourage us and who build us up, so that when those other people come around, they don't break our spirit, right? We've already filled ourselves up, filled up our tank with positivity, so that now we can go out and be a blessing to others, right? So I want to encourage you this morning that you want to look around for those people who will help you to build momentum in what you're doing, right? And not always break you down, but build momentum. They may not understand where you're going. They may not understand your journey. They may not understand where God's leading you, but they're positive. They're like, yeah, way to go. I can't do what you're doing right now, or I can't fully see where you're heading, but you seem excited about what you're doing, and it seems like a good direction for you to be going in. So I want to encourage you in that direction. Those are the people that you want to surround yourself with. And like I said, if you don't have people like that in your life, there's so many positive people on YouTube, you know, motivational people, inspirational people, people that can just give you words of encouragement to help you start your day, and even just books. If you read, there's lots of books out there that are helpful for you too, to help you get yourself in that right mindset and surround yourself with people either real or people in the book world, that'll help you stay on track. Okay, so that's my thought for this morning. That's my thought for this morning. And thank you, Vanessa, for helping me with that, because you are such an awesome example of that this morning, of someone who's an encourager that has now helped me to be more positive, to start my day. All right, you guys have a fabulous morning. Have a fabulous morning. I thank God that it's 5 a.m. and I'm alive. And remember, it's the little choices that you make every single day that will lead us to a fully lived life and massive success. All right? Love you guys. See you live at 5. Later.